Hey, what is going on, people? So, as I mentioned in the beginning of part 1, or Sortie 1, it is anniversary and Dex items are coming out. I mentioned that Dex Armor set, which was on Inaros, but I didn't really show it off very well. So, while I usually use an Ash animation on Loki, because just kind of fits really well, swapped over to this Baruch one so that we get a good view of all the different pieces. And we're just going to swap over to Dex everything. Alright, so there's our Deck Raxa chestplate. That's pretty dope. Lotus action all over the place. I'll go ahead and take that. And then, so we go over here, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, where they hide that stuff. There we go, Deck Raxa. There's the Lotus up there, so you can see I'm rocking the Courier emblem. Those kitties that we saw in the Uranus sortie the other day, the mobile defense, where Nova went fishing for the kitty, so to speak. So we'll toss on those Deck Raxa as well. They're actually kind of similar to the Heartwood shoulders. If you are familiar with those, they kind of remind me of a similar kind of vibe. And currently rocking the Targus Greaves. Let's see how these decks look. Or are they Dex Rakasa? Not too bad. Not too bad. I like the way they look. They look really cool. That lotus symbol and all that, it looks really good. Just the Loki's frame in particular just has just overall thin legs, and I don't like thin armor on a thin-legged frame unless it's very streamlined and intended to be, you know, like speed or something like that. But we're gonna put them on just because, you know, in tribute, let's say. Also swapped over to Toxin, just to Vengeful Toxin for our Ephemera, just to make it a little bit easier to see the attachments and stuff going on there, rather than have the craziness from, I think it was Pull that was on there before. So as you can see, we're currently rocking Uru Prime, which I consider to be the Bolt Ace, or Boltor, or Boltus, whatever you want to call it, of Sciendanas. Fuck this Boltor Tenogen thing. That's the real Boltor Sciendana right there. We are looking for the Dex Nuchali, which is also currently, there it is right there. Dope ass Lotus symbol at the top. And a little glowy one in there in your energy color. It's pretty slick as well. I'm not a huge fan of how it looks rather rubbery as opposed to like chrome and metallic. Like, so you can see the look, like the frame itself, Loki looks more metallic. This looks like shot. These look much more, you know, like metallic points. So this looks a lot more flubbery. I don't know if you guys know that Disney movie Flubber. That's what it reminds me. It just, you know, blah blah blah. But again, in honor of, you know, anniversary, that's what we're gonna do. Nothing special for the loadout, just Ignis. Double Stub is in Bolt Ace for the speed. Helios, because not only are we catching scans of stuff that we didn't have before anyway, as well as the stat stick. In case you guys are unfamiliar with the stat stick, it's literally just rank zeros of all the things that you might want to combo sets with. So no matter what one or more of these weapon mods I toss onto one of my weapons, these set mods immediately click in, and instead of 1, it's immediately 4. So it's giving me that set boost immediately from all that stuff, which is extra bonus in addition to him doing the scanning. With Helios only, you can do the same thing melee if you use Deconstructor Prime. So it takes melee mods, so you can use the Gladiator set to do like a pseudo Blood Rush type effect on exalted weapons, similar to like Excal's Blade or Monkey King's Iron Staff, things of that nature. Anyway, this is just a silly Corpus spy, so let's get on with it. It is nothing special whatsoever. Apparently navigation does not want to work for me, but my camera wants to spin in circles. I don't speak Corpus robot. There's the deck set that I was mentioning before. That's the, you can clearly see the lotus symbol there. That will be another of the anniversary items.
Here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
In the weeks to come. As I mentioned, it will be from what I read, it will be a weekend thing, 3 weekends long. Which way is A? Let's see, down. So probably here, yeah. So these are the upsides of like, oh, I know this map, okay. It's like, you know that room is
if you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will
gonna
start
be there.
destroying data.
Always gonna be there. And just get dead.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
Animation that Tonfas use. Really? I did like partial damage to the camera. That was kind of hilarious, I have to admit. Whoop. Thought we were gonna get right into that laser as it turned back on. I have gotten it down where you can actually roll and go through from there directly through both lasers and come up right about there at that terminal. So it can be done, and you can also of course speed all this up with, you know, Loki switch teleports and things like that. I am obviously in zero hurry because why? Honestly, the only reason to actually hurry would be if I was trying to, you know, speed mode stuff, and it's blatantly apparent that I'm not doing so.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Otherwise, the entire beginning of the video would have been very different. So none of this is being set up for speed modes. I'm clearly not sprinting, I'm just blabbering away instead. I love that I'm still invisible for no reason other than just Loki's invisibility is over. Now here's the fun part, is where are those other ones? They say it's over there, which means it's down here, which means they're this way, right? Look at that, we're right. Hot darn, it's good to pay attention. See, when I say parkour speed, that's the stuff that roll and the bullet jump speed that I get out of the roll.
We're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms
you'll notice
now,
there's
and they
another
will
one
start
for
the
like bullet jump velocity is a different statistic than parkour velocity. Those are like different things. So they're not the same. But you can get them to affect each other. Look, we just gotta kill this guy. Whoops, that went all kinds of wrong. 16 ways from Tuesday wrong. That's what I wanted to do, but not in a horribly unstealthy fashion like that. This is one thing I do like to do because you can. This is from the very top. We haven't gone through a single laser. Hasta la pasta. Give me my money.
They won't even know it's gone.
Like, really? Really? Oh yeah. People say Loki's only good for invisibility. Learn how to switch teleport, motherfucker. You'll be switch TPing across maps like you don't even know. Like, I don't do it because, you know, it's for the same reason I don't like speedrun Portal Novas through this stuff. Like, it's just not. That's not what I'm trying to do. But it can be a way to do it. You can literally swap teleport all your way, you know, through rooms, across rooms, cover whole maps, etc., etc. Juice up your range, and you're just see ya. If you set it up right, you can. I talked about this the other day about how disappointing it is that the default range on teleport. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. It has to do with that whole new shield thing. I can't like one-shot something with shields. Oops. Thought I was gonna come down inside the lasers for a minute there. That was bad. Or, you know, on the laser floor. Meow. What? One of the downsides of being a space ninja is you go to parkour and bullet jump aim thing, and then next thing you know, you're stuck to the wall. Like, oh crap, how do I get out of this? Look, alright, clearly nothing there, so. Out of range, are you kidding me? See, that's what I'm talking about. It's that, thanks for at least auto-hacking. That, like, little tiny window of, like, I don't even want to look at the ability screen.
Know it's gone.
Because the number that it actually shows will probably make me angry that it's so tiny. The difference between the two. The casting of the 1 and the range of the 3. So you can't do that I talked about the other day. You can't like drop 1, drop 3.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Save your decoy. You can't even self-teleport across rooms. You know, the best I can do is this. And then spin, and then take this guy, and then take this guy, and then get out. Like, and even that requires crazy skill or insanely high mouse sensitivity to get that 180 camera degree rotation to be able to teleport to something else. It's not like when you use Ash's Fatal Teleport or Garuda's one stab as a movement tool where you can rotate the camera as the event is happening. You can't when you're doing switch teleport, you're teleporting. Today's steal is for Tellurium, which ironically is thanks for the steal, because it actually is. It's one of the few resource rewards that I'm like, nice! If you notice the tooltip when I moused over, you could see it was certainly not a very large number of number owned. It's not like I farm massive amounts of Arcwing anymore now that all that stuff's mastered. I've got all the mods, yada yada yada. If I don't need to farm a shit, I ain't going there. As much as I do like it, Railjack is here and blah blah blue, you know. So that's pretty much it for the spy. The only one left is a rescue, so we're going to use Bimbo for that. I'm not sure how long this is at the moment, so given that we've done 3 parts for everything else, I'm just going to do 3 parts for this one as well. So I'll be back with a flippity flop roll switch and Bimbo to say hello to you all. Until then.